Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to tell you a story. This is a favorite story and I've often narrated it to my students in class and they've always appreciated it. So here goes. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who was about to start his life, get a job and find something to do. So he thought, why don't I start by finding how valuable I am? So he went to a wise man and he asked the wise man, Sir, can you tell me how valuable I am? The wise man looked at the young boy, so full of eagerness to find out his value. And then he said, Dear boy, I can tell you how valuable you are, but you need to help me first. I'm giving you 6 stones. Will you take these stones with you tomorrow and find out what is the value of these stones? And when you come back to me tomorrow night, make sure that you have not given the stones away to anyone, no matter what. And then I'm going to tell you what is your value in life. The young boy thought, this is easy. I can do this. And off he went. Next morning, the first person he met was a farmer. So he asked the farmer, I have these 6 stones with me. Can you tell me what value would you give for these stones? The farmer was busy. He looked at the stones and he said, Well, boy, I could give you 6 potatoes for this. The boy said, Okay, thank you, but I cannot give these stones away to you. And off he went. Next, he met a shepherd and he asked the same question. Hello, shepherd. What value do you think these stones have? What would you give me in return? The shepherd looked at the stones, thought, okay, I could give you 6 eggs, hen's eggs for them. And the boy said, okay, thank you. Thank you for your time. And off he went. And now he meets a fisherman. And he asks the fisherman, what value do you think these stones have? What would you give me in return? And the fisherman takes a good look at them and says, well, they look nice enough to me. I could give you a big fish for it. Would you like to trade it? The boy says, well, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to trade it. I'm just here to find the value. And off he goes. And now the boy is walking along and he is tired. He has his lunch. Thoughts, why don't I ask the owner of the eatery? And he asks the eatery, what value would you give me for these stones? The guy says, well, I don't think they are very valuable. I wouldn't give anything for them. They look quite useless to me, frankly. The boy was quite disheartened. After lunch, he took a nap. He started walking and walking. He didn't meet anybody for a very long time now. It was afternoon. And finally, he meets a man coming down the road. And he stops the man and asks, Sir, I'm sorry to bother you, but I really need to find out the value of these stones. What would you give me in return for these stones? The man happened to be a trader of garments, and he looked at them and he said, okay, I find it decent enough. Maybe I could give you a pair of trousers for this. Would you like to trade it? The boy says, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not allowed to trade it. I'm very helpful, very thankful for your help, but I can't trade them. And off he goes. And then he keeps walking and doesn't meet anybody for a very long time. It's dark now, and finally there is a horse carriage coming along. He takes his final chance and he stops the carriage and he says, I'm sorry to stop you, but I really need your help. Can you tell me what is the value of these stones? The man inside was tired, no doubt, But when he looked at the stones, he was curious. He said, "Can you bring them closer to me?" And he examines the stones with a torchlight. And he looks at them very carefully and long. And he says, "From where did you get these stones, boy?" And the boy says, "I got it from a wise man, and I'm here to find its value." The man inside the horse carriage said, "Well, my dear boy, these are not ordinary stones, they are diamonds. And I'm willing to give you whatever you want, whatever cash value you want for them." And he mentions a huge sum, and the boy is astounded. And this man, he really wants to buy them. The boy says, "I'm so sorry, sir, but I just cannot sell these stones off. I have to take them back to their owner, the wise man. I'm very sorry." Now the boy returns to the wise man, and he is totally confused. He says, "For these same 6 stones, there was someone willing to give nothing. There was someone else willing to give 6 potatoes, someone else 6 eggs. And then finally, I meet a man who is saying that these are diamonds. So, what is the real value of these stones?" The wise man smiles and he says, "My boy, that is what is going to happen to you in real life. You will meet so many people, and they will try to judge you. They will assign a value to you based on their own selves, on what they are, how much knowledge they have. You cannot expect a farmer to really have the knowledge that a jeweler has. So some people might think you are useless. Some people might think you are worth very little. Someone else might think you are very valuable. That does not change who you really are." It's a beautiful story, isn't it? Our value lies in us, not in the valuer. The day we learn this, the day we believe this, that is the day when we are free from the weight of other people's judgments and opinions. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story, and I hope you will remember it. I hope it will be useful for you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.